Hello, my name is Maddie, and I'm here offering just a few little tidbits on how to help your kids and your students deal with tragedy. It feels like here in America, every time I open my Facebook or every time I turn on the TV, there's something, they're telling us about something that's happened that is just horrible and heavy and hard to understand and hard to make sense of, impossible to make sense of. So, what do we do with that, with our own feelings? Um, how do we handle our kids' feelings and our students' feelings? So, here are just a few things that you can remind yourself, or you can remind your students or your children of, specifically your teenagers of, with helping them deal with tragedy and with loss. Number one, they're not alone. Remind them that they're not alone. You, as a parent and as a leader, are a tangible reminder that they're not alone. Someone is with them, someone is on their side, on their team. Remind them of their family that loves them, their friends that love them. It might seem silly, but it knowing that they're not alone helps. It's comforting. It brings peace. It brings security. And most importantly, remind them that God is there and that He's on their team, on their side, and that He's close. He's near to the brokenhearted. He is close. Number two, remind them that they are safe. I remember when I was 6 years old and 9/11 happened. It was it was scary as a child, but not because I knew what was going on, but because I could see that my parents were nervous and weren't quite sure what to do with the information that they were being given from the news. But what helped the most was that my parents told my sister and I that we were safe. They told us that, and then they demonstrated that by continuing on with our normal everyday schedules. We went to school that day. We went to dance class that day. They were consistent with what we would normally do. Consistency is comforting when things are out of control, when things feel very out of control. Consistency is comforting. Number three, the final thought, God knows their future. When we think about our future, especially when things are happening, a common thought process with students and with teens is if it can happen to them, it can happen to me. And there's no way to protect ourselves from that thought process. So putting God in our future, that takes the anxiety away from it. Then we're not alone, and being all knowing, He knows what's going to happen, so it's not scary. Yeah, anxiety brings isolation brings anxiety. So when we're alone, even in our future, we can be anxious about that. So putting God in there takes away that anxiety. He is trustworthy. He knows our future. We can rely on Him. Reminding your students and your kids of those things can help them cope a lot more, and it can start conversations, even further conversations once the foundation is set. So I hope that was helpful. Yeah, and I hope you have a great day. Glory to God. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching.